Hey guys, back again, and today I'm gonna go over some of the stuff that I will be taking to the front row car show in Las Vegas this weekend. Last minute organizing, getting ready. I still need to price up a lot of these slabs, but they should be done by Saturday. Today is Thursday, like around just about to be 12 p.m. over here in SoCal, so I'm still finishing up, getting some stuff ready. I was trying to get my son to sleep for a little bit, but he doesn't want to go to sleep, so he's gonna be running around in the background. So if you hear him, that's gonna be him. But just wanted to show some stuff that I will be having. Like I said, I'm still getting ready, trying to get last minute stuff ready, trying to see what I'm going to organize to take, like a deal product wise. But for the most part, I have everything. The raw cards already all priced out, so that's already done. Don't have to worry about that. Now I have all the slab that I will be taking. I just gotta go through them, price them out, and go from there. And then from that, tomorrow I'm gonna start loading up and heading out to Vegas. So let's get into it. Not too much talking here. We got a beautiful Celebration Gold Star Umbreon. And then I will be taking some Yonagaba Umbreons. Not Umbreon, but the Yonagaba evolutions. We got the Glaceon in the 10, we got the Sylveon in the 10, and we do have an Umbreon in a PSA 10. Pretty sick right there. So we have those. We have a 151 Full Art Charizard, Zardy Boy right there. We have a 151 PSA 10 Pikachu, really sick. We got the Amazing Rare Rayquaza from Vivid Voltage. Then we have another Umbreon VMAX from Brilliant Stars this time. And a tag team of the Moltres, Zapdos, and Articunos GX from Hidden Fates. One of my favorite sets of all time that really got me back into there. Once I found out there was shiny Pokemons, because I was really hardcore on Pokemon Go. Once I started finding out there were shiny Pokemon cards in Pokemon, and there was a shiny Charizard, I was all in. I was already collecting like vintage stuff here and there, buying stuff, but nothing like really hardcore. But once that set came out, it was over. It was a wrap. I was stuck into the Pokemon card hobby. So we also have the beautiful ETB, unique, one of its kind ETB promo of the stained glass bird promo. It would be so sick if they did something like this with the legendary dogs, or we could have like Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza in the very top. That would be so sick. So sick. There's so much stuff that Pokemon can do and still has us at every turn, but let's see what they keep on going. We also have the Japanese Latios in PSA 10. We do have the trio, the Radiant Trio from the Japanese Pokemon Go set. Pretty sick. And then we do have a Radiant Jirachi too. Love shiny Pokemon, like I said. We have a PSA 10 Lycius Appeal from Resurging Sparks 2. We have a Mew. This card is actually pretty hard to grade in a 10, but we got one in a 10. The Sleeping Mew with all the Pokemon just surrounding around it from Crown Zenith. We got that one in 10. We also have a Ninetales from Obsidian Flames in a 10, which is sick. We have one tag team Japanese card, which is the Eevee and Snorlax. Pretty crazy how in general tag teams, even like the base ones, the ultra rares, whatever these rarities called, are super expensive now. I had like Psyduck and Slowpoke, Magikarp and Whelmer as like the base forms, and it was like $50, which is crazy. But that's people are fiending for them. They're hungry for that. We have two Celebrations Venusaurs. These are a buddy of mine. He wants me to sell them, so we got two of those bad boys. We do have one Mega Rayquaza EX from Celebration, which is sick. I used to have a bunch of these. Now I don't. And to find good copies for grading, it's just getting pretty harder to find. I used to always go to like Frankenstein's and just go to the booth and just look through their Celebration bulks and just pick out stuff for grading. Now I can't even find nothing like that, especially these are so expensive. Like I would sell them for all the time, like $30 to $40 to $45, $50. Now they're like $100. These is just insane, which is still cool though. We got there. My son's in the background. He's already climbing the little wall I have. The Attack on Titan. Basically, he's a Titan now. Attack on Titan. We got a Umbreon VMAX from Evolving Skies, a base VMAX form. In the PSA 10, we got the Gold Arceus, pretty sick. In the PSA 10, we got a Paldean Fates Raichu, the shiny variant. In a PSA 10, give me a second. And then we got a Radiant Venusaur and a shiny Mimikyu from the Paladin Face ETB promo. Just a base form, but it's pretty sick. Got that there. And then we do have another. I have actually quite a couple of these, but I'm just gonna start slowly just selling them, not trying to fire sell them, because they're just going up. Every time I grade some more, they're at a higher price, and now they're getting even harder to get. I used to have tons of these ETBs, sealed ETBs. Now I'm down to, I believe, my last ETB case, 10. I have some loose ETBs here and there that will probably break down, but since this was also my last one, I'm probably just going to try to hold on to them a little harder. And then we have a PSA 10 of the Squirtle from Stellar Crown. Really sick card. And we also got a Phoebus from Surging Sparks. Pretty sick. I wish I got the Melodic too. I always remember from Hoenn, we had to go to, I think it was like a cave or in a cave or was under a waterfall. I can't remember. You had to go, and there's like a little patch. You had to just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until no. I'm sorry. I think that was a Bagon. This was like a little patch. I think you had a fish. You had to keep on fishing. And it was super hard to get this card, not the card, but the Phoebus. You eventually evolved it to Melodic, which is pretty sick. I always remember the third games fondly. Emerald, Sapphire, Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby. Emerald, which was my favorite one. That's like the first actual game that I ever bought myself. So I had it from brand spanking new, started from the beginning, and played it to the very end. I also always have that fond memory with those games. And then we got the Pikachu from I think it was the treasure, the Paladin Adventure chest. You hit 1 in 10. Pretty sick artwork. You got all the tandem mouses. You got the evolved form of Palmy, I believe, or it's probably Palmy, and Pikachu and Pikachu just jump around in the field. You might hear myself right now. I think he's pooping. And then we have a special illustration rare of Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. Pretty sick card. And then we did hit a Kingdra EX in a PSA 10. Pretty sick. Sadly, my Greninja did not get the 10. That's the main one that I wanted in a 10, but it didn't get it, so it is what it is. And down to our last stack for now. We have, like I said, I have more stuff, but this is just stuff I just pulled out that I still need to get organized, price out. The other stuff I already have it priced up in my box, so I'll just do those later. We do have a Greninja Gold, not Gold Star, sorry, Greninja V-Star Gold from Crown Zenith. Pretty sick. Got it in a 10. Pretty sick with that. We have a Jesse and James full art from Hidden Fates. Really sick. Kind of sucks that the new Destined Rival, so far that we've seen, has no Jesse and James card. It's just such an iconic duo. To have him, not to have him in that set is just like a travesty. And then we got two pretty sick Deoxys cards. We got the Deoxys VMAX, the defense form with like the Orbital VMAX spaceship with the space in the back on the planets. And then we had the Deoxys V-Star, I'm pretty sure this is the attack form Deoxys, just shooting out through space. Both from Crown Zenith, both intense, pretty sick. We did get a Pikachu, Sunset Pikachu in a PSA 10. Really sick. From the Ultra Premium Collection box. We got that. And then we also have an alternate art Noivern V from Evolving Skies. My son's climbing at the Titan again. Basically a Titan from like Attack on Titan. And then we have a Latios from Surging Sparks, our English one this time, in the PSA 10. Really beautiful card. Wish I had the Latios to pair with it. And then the last but not least, we have a PSA 10 Charizard, Sunset Charizard in the PSA 10 from 151. Pretty sick. Really happy that I got to hit this in 10. Kind of sucked that I got upcharged so much. I think I got upcharged for this like 75 bucks. I had it in bulk and got upcharged like 75 bucks, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Super pumped that it did get the 10. Give me a second. You can see my son right here, his little hand. He's like, I don't want him to grab the cards and start just knocking them down, because he will do it. He will do it. But yeah, that's all. Like I said, that's all for now. I gotta still organize a lot of stuff, price out all these slabs, but hopefully I should be ready and prepared for Saturday, and I'm not running around like a chicken without its head. But I'm super pumped for that show. actually right after that weekend show, we have the first ever front row car show in San Diego. So I'm super pumped with that. My homeboy Chaotic Cow is gonna be there with me. Cow's Cards gonna be helping me out. And yeah, that's all for now. Like I said, still got lots to do. Gotta go to the store to see what I'm gonna take for the sealed product. Sealed product is so hard to get nowadays. Like, sometimes I just don't want to sell it, but I like having stuff that just brings appeal to the booth, and people come over and look, even if they don't buy it because it's rather expensive. They look around, probably buy something else, a graded car, or a raw car, or something like that. I just like having appeal for people to come to the booth. I was supposed to get some more Pokemon plushies, but I don't think they're gonna get in time for San Diego. I'm not San Diego, for Vegas, but I should have them in time for San Diego. I believe they come in tomorrow, but by tomorrow it might come in the afternoon. I'm already heading out for Vegas like around 10 a.m. in the morning, so probably not gonna have those. But like I said, super pumped for the show. Let me know if you're gonna be there this weekend. I'm looking to buy in raw cards, graded cards, sealed product, anything. If you can make a good fair deal, I'm interested in that. Let me know. I'm gonna be in the front of row 8 at the end caps. I don't want to say my tables. I think it was like A 13, 14, 15. I think it was A 13, 14, 15, and 16, I believe, if I remember correctly. But yeah, we're gonna be up there in the front. I'm always at the same spot all the time, every show. So like I said, if you're looking to sell anything or looking to buy, interested in any of these cars, I will be there. Come hit us up and we'll be there. And hopefully you guys have a great weekend. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.